Check, check. Got a new mic here. I mean, I've had this mic for a while, but it's the first time I'm using this. This is part 2 of our Arkham Knight playthrough. For you guys, you might have just jumped right over, but for me, it's been a day since I last played this. So I told you guys that we would go check out. Let me get this volume set here. Why it doesn't let me do it on the... Okay, that works. Yeah, I told you guys we'd look through the skins here, so that's what we're gonna do. Showcase. Now, I don't know that I have them all. Some of them are locked. These ones that are locked are actually ones that you unlock in the game, which I have them unlocked on my other playthrough. So here's the original. We'll just do a quick look here. New 52 Batman skin, the Flashpoint skin, which some of these I'm not familiar with because I don't read too much DC. I'm a big Marvel guy. Gray and black. The Arkham Origins Batman skin, which that was from another video game from the Xbox 360 and the PS3. It was the third game of the trilogy. I guess you can't call it a trilogy because there's 4 games now. The 1970s Batman skin. While this is not the Adam West one, there is an Adam West one, but it's only for the PS4. They didn't make one for the Xbox One, which is disappointing. The Michael Keaton we all love. The Batman Inc. The first appearance Batman skin with the purple gloves and the longer ears, or the wider ears. The Dark Knight, which is the Frank Miller one, which is awesome. 2016 Batman v Superman. The Batman Beyond skin. That one looks pretty cool in that lighting. The new 52 Robin. The regular Robin from this game, which that one in and of itself looks pretty cool. 2 lock ones. 2008 movie, which would be the Christian Bale. 1 year later Robin skin. Original Tim Drake Robin skin. The classic TV series, which is the one I use a lot. What is it? The Burt Ward. The Catwoman, the official skin for the game. The 1990s Catwoman skin, which is, I guess, a little more focused towards the Michelle Pfeiffer, but it's not all black. The classic TV series one, that one looks pretty cool. The Nightwing. And the new 52 Nightwing, which is the red, and the original Arkham Nightwing. Harley Quinn. That's the game skin, and you can change it to the Arkham Asylum skin that they used, which is, that one's a lot more focused on the animated series skin. Red Hood. And the villain for this game, the Arkham Knight, which I'm not going to spoil and tell you exactly who that is, but it is somebody. The Arkham Knight. There are, I guess I can run through the Batmobiles real quick. Maybe this part 2 will just become a separate entity, a different video, just looking at all the different skins. Now these are just theme ones, as you've seen. That one said 1970s themed, but they do actually have the 1970s Batmobile from the classic series. There's the Michael Keaton. When you turn some of these on, you can see the disclaimer up there that you cannot use them in certain game modes because they didn't add all the tools that you need to complete different game modes. Here's the 1960s TV series Batmobile. So you can see right here, I'm going to select it. you can see the Adam West skin. Like, I have that Burt Ward Robin skin, but the Adam West right there, if it's in game right here, I do not understand why they can't just give it to you. It's really upsetting. I'm gonna look into it a little further, but the game's been out for well over a year now, 2 years to be exact. So I don't know what's going on. The 2008 Tumbler Batmobile. I'm not too familiar with that one. Oh, that's isn't that the movie? The Christian Bale one. The Batman v Superman. That one looks pretty cool. And that's the skins for that. Excuse me. Sorry you have to hear all this. Allergies. Gotta love them. Let's continue the story. This is part 2 of the Arkham Knight playthrough. I will put a timestamp in this video to get you right to this point if you didn't want to see the skins. Oh, man. Okay. Last we left off, we were, I think, getting ready to get back inside of the Batmobile and...
How long do we keep her in there? Until we get the order to gas her.
Do your worst. The boredom is killing me.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We can give her a dose now. Be my guest. I'll tell Scarecrow it was your idea.
Okay, so the right trigger like a creeper.
Didn't sound like a joke. What, you think I wanted to know I was going against
so it's
orders?
in this building.
Have you seen him? Yeah, up close. He's done something to his face, hasn't he? Looks like he's taken a knife and cut chunks out of it. Rumor is he got his face torn off by some freak called Killer Croc. Really?
Let's try to be a little stealthy about this. There is a detective mode. I'm trying to remember how to get back in there. I think it's left bumper.
Speaking of messed up, why is she here?
I'm here because your boss has an
trigger,
inferiority
no.
complex. After all, he's only human.
Nobody asked you, freak. They offered her the chance to join. She said no. Scarecrow's gonna use her as his new lab rat. Pamela Ice.
This is a heavily guarded area, it appears.
With her mind. Really?
Stick around and maybe you'll find out.
I've seen it with my own eyes. One of the guys who brought her got torn in two by some giant tentacle.
You make it sound so crass. It was beautiful.
Hey, what's wrong with this city? It's just full of freaks. You are not wrong. Check compressor 5. We need to be ready to go when we get the order.
See, with detective mode, these guys glow.
Heard anything from Joey? He should be here by now. He's gone dark. Tried to reach him on the radio, and there's no
Okay,
sign
it's
of
up
the
on the
ABC.
D-pad.
He's probably in some bar somewhere, living it up or
So they kind of glow when,
Let's hope so. If he got picked up, he could compromise our location.
Batman's here! Engage!
Oh, he's seen me. Son of a gun. Alright, I guess we're going in heavy. Going in loud. There's a lot more inside. Don't act like it's over.
The doors are locked.
Oh, come
I'll
on,
have to
you're
find another way
Batman,
in.
dude. Have to find
You
another
got it
way.
all wrong. That wasn't Batman. It must have been that new guy. What new guy? Scarecrow's got himself some new muscle. Military guy. Wears a cowl, just like Batman.
What about this door? Sorry, I'm busy trying to get in this building right now. Dang it. Now, when we were up here, it looked like we couldn't bash through, but maybe we can. There we go.
What's with
Look who it is. I can't say. You should really review your security.
As we can see, Poison Ivy is in that room right there. Boom!
Something tells me
I'm gonna go in
this
slow
wasn't part of
motion.
the
You know
plan.
that's the last of enemies.
Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman? I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. You try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
Nothing like a little natural immunity. What are you doing here?
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No hello?
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley. Scarecrow said he had a plan. That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games. And when I came to, I was locked up in that room. It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins.
I don't know.
Will he ever learn?
You're coming with me.
You only had to ask.
Put some clothes on, damn it.
What's wrong?
Go, go, go! We've got the target, sir. He's cornered. Don't move.
Are you sure it's him?
Confirmed, it's Batman.
Sir, that tank they have backing them up is unmanned.
Good.
I thought this would be tough. This was one tank. And we brought an army to take.
Janky controller.
60mm cannon operational. Fire suppressor engaged.
Yeah.
Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving through Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
That's pretty
I need to
cool.
know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Destroy enemy targets when avoiding income fire.
Simulation activated. Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy.
Yeah, I like the
and
battle
activate
modes.
missile barrage.
The racing modes are kind of, I don't know, they feel a little off.
Missile barrage level 1 ready.
Okay, so yeah, if you shoot the top of the car up there, it's kind of like a headshot, takes them right out.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once.
Okay. Well, this is kind of just like a training session. There's nothing really. It's not really a challenge.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
I need to power up the secondary weapon to level 2 before firing. I need to power up the secondary weapon to level 2 before firing.
Aren't we powered up, dude? It's giving us the option to do this.
I need to power up the secondary weapon to level 2 before firing.
Stage 3.
Stage
Taking
3?
damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Taking damage depletes weapon energy.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
I need to power up the secondary weapon to level 2 before firing.
I wonder if he just goes and automatically locks on if I just tap X until it's done. Maybe I don't have to actually look at each target.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
Yep.
Diagnostic test complete.
Okay, that was kind of confusing me, but we're good now. Now we can take her back to, Gotham Detective Agency.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units.
Or not.
This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there.
It's best to use the X button
Someone who is.
or the square on PS4 to do your quick turns. Oh. Come on now, you guys have no chance.
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on
Let's
it.
get her back to
I
the
need
station
isolation
now.
chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
All right.
Scarecrow pulling this on Halloween. Guess he's got a sense of humor after all.
For games like this and
He's tailing us! Put your
Grand Theft Auto, there should be a lock on the camera. Like I like it a little higher above the camera
Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her
or
down
above the
to
car.
lockup on the lower level.
You should be able to like lock the camera on that angle.
What the hell?
You're not gonna damage this car anyway.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is. Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good, another cell. You feel safer now that I'm all locked up?
The reality of the situation is this. We no longer have control of this city. Nobody's coming to help us. And the scum out there on the streets will do everything in their power to make sure it stays that way. Now, you all had your chance to evacuate. You all made your choices. You have my word that each and every one of you will be commended when this is over. But the work starts now. Priority one, we're here to save lives, and it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times, and a 6-man element patrolling the perimeter. We keep this building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys and the Batman. Now, those punks out there think they own this city, and as things stand, they're right. We're outnumbered, outgunned, and understaffed. But if we work smart, we'll get through this and take back the city piece by piece. We have outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams. We got a half-dozen choppers patrolling the skies, but make no mistake, we are not in control. Until we know what we're dealing with out there, until we have a solid lead on Scarecrow, our priority is to dig in here and look out for our own. Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority one, we're here to save lives, and it starts with
Good
the lives
speech.
of fellow officers right here.
Got me motivated.
I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all
This elevator's locked down, Batman. Only way in or out is through the parking garage.
This building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys.
Do not attempt to approach the rioters. You hear me? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Kingston, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams. We got a half-dozen choppers patrolling the sky.
Come on. Answer the phone, damn it.
There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Why don't they bill me when it's over?
Can you hear me?
Screw you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's gotta be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
And that's going to conclude our part 2. Part 3 will be either later on today or tomorrow. If you're watching live, if you're watching on YouTube, it should already be up.